how to know when your dog needs help. Are you a dog owner who wants to ensure that your furry friend is always happy and healthy? As much as we wish our dogs could talk to us and tell us when something is wrong, they can't. But they can, and they do give us subtle signs that they are in pain or discomfort. In this video, we will go over 16 telltale signs that your dog is crying out for help, so you can give them the care and attention they need. 1. Sudden aggression. Dogs, just like humans, can have their fair share of bad days, especially as they age. However, if your usually friendly and happy pup starts to exhibit aggressive behavior out of nowhere, it could be a cause for concern. This sudden change in behavior might indicate that your furry friend is in pain or is suffering from an infection that needs to be addressed. 2. Appetite loss. Dogs are notorious for their love of food and their ability to eat just about anything. So when your furry friend suddenly starts to show disinterest in their meals or refuses to eat for more than a day, it's time to take action. This could be a sign of an underlying medical issue such as an infection, gastric disease, parasites, diabetes, or even cancer. As a responsible pet owner, it's important to recognize this change in behavior and seek medical attention for your dog. 3. Hiding. If your pet suddenly starts hiding away and avoiding contact with you, it could be a sign that something is seriously wrong. Pets who are usually outgoing and social but suddenly start hiding may be suffering from stress or an underlying health condition. For dogs, hiding is a particularly worrying sign, as they are less likely to do so without good reasons compared to cats. Paying attention to your pet's behavior and seeking veterinary help if you notice any sudden changes is crucial. 4. Postural changes. Just like humans, dogs also have a natural instinct to stretch out sore areas of their bodies. But what if your furry friend starts displaying odd positions like the prayer pose or the sawhorse? These could be signs of underlying issues such as abdomen problems or hunched back, which require your attention and care. 5. Lack of energy. While it's more common for puppies and young dogs, it's important to be aware that a lack of interest in physical activities can be a sign that your furry companion is unwell or suffering from a physical ailment. 6. Increased urination. If your house-trained dog starts urinating all over the house and needs to go outside more often, it could be a sign of illness, especially if it's coupled with excessive drinking. Dogs who drink a lot of water and urinate frequently may be battling diabetes or a kidney problem, which can cause dehydration despite the excessive water intake. 7. Swollen tummy. While it's common for pet owners to see a little bit of swelling in their furry friend's belly after a big meal, there comes a point where a swollen abdomen becomes a cause for concern. A distended abdomen, which is a larger than usual and swollen belly, can indicate various issues such as hormonal imbalances, infections, digestive diseases, or internal bleeding. If left undiagnosed, this condition can make it difficult for your dog to breathe as the pressure on the lungs increases. 8. Crying or whining. If your dog is crying or whining, it might be a sign that they're in pain. It's important to pay attention to their behavior, especially when you try to pet them and they whine or move away from you. This could indicate that they're experiencing some kind of discomfort or pain. 9. Too much fur loss. While shedding is a natural process for dogs, excessive hair loss can be a red flag for an underlying health issue. If you notice large clumps of hair on the floor or bald patches on your pet's back, it's important to take them to the vet. Too much shedding could be a sign of skin disease, a vitamin deficiency, an allergy, or even too much stress, and a healthy dog should not shed enough to leave noticeable bald spots behind. 10. Changes in maintenance habits. Dogs are often fastidious when it comes to their grooming routine, but if you notice your dog is not keeping up with their usual habits, it could be a sign of an underlying health issue. Fatigue is a common cause for dogs to neglect their grooming routine, and it's important to take your furry friend to the vet to rule out any potential health problems. 11. Excessive licking. Dogs love to lick themselves and their surroundings, but when they do it obsessively, it's a cause for concern. Excessive licking in a specific area is usually an indication of pain, discomfort, or irritation in that area. For instance, dogs may lick their sore paws or legs due to pain, or they could have fleas or allergies causing itchiness. It could also signal gastrointestinal issues if they start licking unusual surfaces. 12. Having trouble getting up. If your dog is slow to get up and seems to struggle, it could be a sign that they are experiencing pain or discomfort. Arthritis is a common cause of this, especially in older dogs. Additionally, certain internal diseases can cause weakness and fatigue, making it difficult for your dog to stand up. If you notice this behavior in your furry friend, it's best to take them to the vet for a checkup. 13. Sleeping longer than usual. If you notice your dog is sleeping more than usual, it could be a sign of an underlying health issue. Although on average adult dogs sleep for around 14 hours per day, some breeds, older dogs and puppies, may require even more rest. But if you notice a sudden increase in your dog's sleeping hours, it's best to take them to a vet to check for any possible health problems such as diabetes, infections, thyroid gland issues, or stress. 14. Dilated pupils. Just like humans, dogs have eyes with visible pupils and irises that respond to light and pain. However, if you notice that your dog's pupils are continuously dilated or larger than normal, it could indicate that they are in pain. This is because pupil dilation is associated with an adrenaline surge that occurs when a dog is experiencing discomfort. 15. Gums. In normal cases, your dog's gums have a healthy pinkish color, except for some breeds like chows. However, if you notice that their gums are not pink and vibrant, it could be a sign of sickness. If the gums are redder than usual, it might indicate a dental issue, especially if it's above the teeth. Bleeding gums could indicate trauma or infections, while pale gums without color could signal blood loss. The color of the gums comes from the blood flowing beneath the surface. If your pet's gums have ulcers or a foul odor, you should seek medical attention. 16. Coughing. Dogs who cough might be indicating that something is wrong with their health. While this is not always true, it's essential to take your furry friend to the vet if you notice them coughing. Breeds with pushed-in faces such as pugs are particularly susceptible to airway blockages and sinus problems, which could result in coughing. A dog without a pushed-in face who coughs is likely experiencing kennel cough, which is similar to a cold and typically resolves within a few weeks. From noticeable signs such as trouble standing up to more subtle symptoms like pupil dilation, your dog's body language can reveal if something is amiss. To ensure that you show your dog the utmost love and care, you must recognize signs of illness or pain as soon as possible. This brings us to the end of today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to hit the bell button so you can get notified whenever there's a new video ready for you and your furry friends to watch.